I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello, everyone's. I am here for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 6, Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Tiny bit of a rant. It took everything in me to get in here and do this video, because this whole episode I was waiting for something to happen and it never did. And then I was like, okay, maybe the episode wasn't going to come on because the VMAs are on. I was hoping that. Granted, I wasn't going to watch the VMAs in the first place. I was just hoping I was going to get a break, because I know we're only on episode 4, but Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is not bringing it to me like they usually do. And I'm going to say I will be surprised if I get a 10-minute video out of what happened on tonight's episode. Maybe that's just me and I'm in my feelings and I wasn't like all that excited about the episode, and I'm like a minute in and I have yet to start the episode. But the episode starts off with the fellas playing basketball, and what's his name? Booby asking Fizz, is it alright if he hollers at April? Now, the world knows that April and Fizz are in a relationship, but they're still on this we just friends type of situation. So, looking at it, it would have been respectful for Booby to come to Fizz like, since you tell us that's not your woman, but I know that's your woman, but can I still get with her? Is it alright with me? Type of situation. They asked and they wondered how things going on with him since, Lyrica's found out about Summer Bunny. But he's sitting here talking about Summer Bunny's trying to make what they had more than what it was. It wasn't no relationship. I wasn't taking her out to dinner. We wasn't going dancing. We wasn't going on vacation. It was like, hey, I'm A1. I'm hot right now. You seem like the type of person who will sleep with a married man, so let's do this. But I'm like, I do not follow anybody on social media on the shows that I watch, because I feel like it spoils it for me, because whatever they're going to talk about, we're going to have to, then I'm like, okay, I already know that. I like the element of surprise when I'm watching my reality show, so I don't know if Summer Bunny was making it seem like she and A1 are in a full-blown relationship. But what I got from Summer Bunny was, okay, I slept with him. He's a married man. He didn't, ask me to marry him. I didn't make no vows to him. He didn't make no vows to me. So what does it matter type of situation. I never did get we was, boyfriend and girlfriend. Well, I was the mistress or none of that. It was just that, he slept with her several times and that was it. So I don't know why he's like, she making it seem like it's something more than what it was. But I didn't get that from Summer Bunny. Didn't get that at all. Now we have Princess and Lyrica and Princess's dog going to go look at apartments, because she is just so frustrated about the situation with A1. She just can't do this no more. Princess gives her the advice of what Bambi did with Scrappy, Princess did with Ray J. He wasn't acting right, so I went off and got my own place. Didn't talk to him for a month, and he missed what he had and realized he had a good woman, and he came back and things have been better than ever since then. But I'm like, people sure do be moving a lot in LA, and seeing the how rent is expensive. Y'all just quick, fast, and in a hurry, just getting a new place type of situation. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be counting people's money, because I don't know how much Mona pays them. I don't know if they got a side hustle. But it's like Love and Hip Hop, they love moving out into new places. And from what I hear, that rent is expensive in LA. Now, I don't know how it is in Hollywood. I don't even know where anybody lives at. But I don't know if this was just to have a scene to shoot or whatever, but Lyrica says she's trying to have a place for her and her baby, because what's going on with her and A1 ain't working. Now, I'm going to try my best to call K. Michelle Kimberly, because I'm going to try to respect her. She Kimberly now. But when she gets into them K. Michelle moments, that's when I'm going to call her K. Michelle. She meeting up with Brittany B on the beach, and they talking about, all these people. Brittany was telling her how Blac Chyna want to get out here in the music business, and Kimberly, Kimberly with a hint of K Michelle, she not really feeling it. It's always somebody random, just out of nowhere, you all of a sudden you want to be in the music industry. We ain't heard you so much saying happy birthday, twinkle twinkle little star, but now all of a sudden you want to have this music career. But I just thought Brittany was being a very hypocritical person to me, because she was all for, what's her name? Blac Chyna and her, aspiring to be a singer, but she was brushing off April like I ain't never heard nothing from you. But like, had you heard anything from Blac Chyna before last episode or episode before that or whenever that was she was on there? Like, I don't know. But K Michelle, she not here for these fly by the night, all of a sudden I want to sing. Because, this is in her blood. This is her passion. She wheeled herself on stage in a wheelchair just to sing and do a concert. And now all of a sudden you come out of the woodwork talking about you want to be a singer. When you was just aspiring to sleep with married men just the other day. And that was a shot at Summer Bunny. Because I guess Summer Bunny's trying to be a rapper now, but like, we ain't know nothing about you wanting to rap. Well, I didn't, so let me not go there. But she not really here for it. And I was like, it's the music. I sound old when I say that, but the music industry is different. Like, you used to have a lot of talent, and now I be hearing these songs on the radio, and I couldn't tell you not 2 words that the person was saying, but since it got a good hook to it, a good little beat to it, everybody, they dancing to it, but you don't really, the mumble rappers is what I'm talking about. Which, like, you can't hear a word that they saying, but since it's a nice beat in the background, everybody's all, ooh, this is the best thing since sliced bread, but she ain't here for it. But she tells Brittany that she's missing her friendship with Lyrica. Now, granted, she did cause a lot of trouble saying that Lyrica was sleeping with Safari last season. But like, Lyrica, you put yourself in that situation when you was being overly flirtatious with Safari. But she misses her sister. But Brittany, she ain't really here for Lyrica. Because her and Lyrica, they go way back. So, they was like 2 peas in the pie. Like Forrest and Bubba and Forrest and Jenny. But once Lyrica got a little fame to her, if you will, she was acting like she didn't know who Brittany was. Like, Brittany didn't buy her groceries. Like, Brittany wasn't giving her money. Like, she fake, she phony. That's how I feel. Like, she riding on A1's coattail. Like, the only reason we know who Lyrica is because of A1. Now, I didn't know who Lyrica was before Love and Hip Hop, and that's mainly because somebody could be out 2-3 years, and I would not have known any. If it hadn't came on the radio, I'm oblivious to them, because I don't be listening to music like that. I be listening to my 90s R&B. That's where I'm at. 90s and early 2000s is the R&B. These new folks, I don't be knowing who they are at all. So Lyrica could have been out here, blowing up the charts for all I knew. But Brittany, she ain't here for Lyrica. Like, she riding on A1's coattail. All reason we know who she is because of A1. She don't like the girl. Now, y'all, we got Mickey and his family. Mickey's parents kind of got a Robin and Juan from Potomac, a Real Housewives of Potomac situation going on. They still live together, but they ain't been together since Mickey was like 12 years old. So I'm going to say Mickey's maybe 30. So they just been, living together. I'm not even finna do the math right now because I got a headache. Now let's do 12. Like, they ain't lived together. Like, they ain't been together 18 years, but they still live in the same house. I don't know how that situation works. It's not my life, so I'm not going to judge. We also find out that Mickey, he had a chance to have a leading role on Empire. Now, I don't know if this is season 1 or was it just this past season. I don't know the timeline, but he had a chance to be on Empire. And he turned that down because he wanted to work with Akon. Akon made all these promises. A, B, C, D, and E was going to happen. And none of those things happened. So, he just sitting out here stuck like Chuck. That's where we leave things. We see his little girl, pretty little girl. She doing good in school and all that stuff. But, he has this relationship with one of Akon's wife. Now, this girl, his name is Trisha. Now, she's Akon's wife, but, like, they broke up. But I don't know if they was divorced. But I don't know if you can get a divorce if he has multiple wives. But she, got with Mickey Monday as a rebound from Akon, even though she's still working with Akon and he used to work with Akon. This is where we're going. Trisha, she reminds me of Miss Nikki Baby, minus the looking like she's plastic. Now, Miss Nikki Baby, she looked like she had some surgery done. It looked like it was no more room in her body to put any type of anything, whatever she got going on in her. She always looked like she was stuffed type of situation. Now, Trisha, she looks like she done had some surgery done, but like a watered down Miss Nikki Baby. That's what I'm getting from Trisha. So for whatever reason, Mickey and Trisha, they are out on a full-on date, even though Trisha is back with Akon and Mickey got a new girlfriend, and she all up in his business talking about you don't really like this new girl that you got going on. But like, why do you care? You with Akon. But like, y'all married, but not really, because he got multiple wives. I don't know how that situation goes. But she all over talking about you don't really like that girl. Like, why are you so bothered? You over there living your life with Akon. Why you worried about what that man got going on? I am surprised I'm at 11 minutes going on. I didn't think I was going to have that much stuff to talk about, y'all. Where am I at? Okay, Brittany, she meets up with April and Moniece. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I'm thinking that Moniece brought Brittany in to say all the things she wants to about April without seeming like she messy. Like, I need April around and just to be friends, so I can know the ins and outs of my son, since my old raggedy, baby's father is not telling me. But at the same time, I can't stand her. And Brittany's going to say all the things that I want to say. That seemed like where Brittany was at. Because she showed up to them because they was having like a little vocal session going on with Moniece's cousin. And Brittany came in doing the woo, 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 woo. I could not sing, and I never pretended I could sing, so y'all not gonna sit here and shade me on that one. She was giving all the vocalizations and everything, and she's still not here for April. Like, I ain't never heard you sing before the other day. Like, your only music I know that you have is that diss track from, that you did for Moniece. Now, I don't see the diss tour that y'all got going on, because do y'all have any music? Because if you're going to go on tour, you need to have your song. You can't be out here singing nobody else's song while you on tour. So I don't know how this situation was going to go about. But she told Moniece, look here, we may be friends and all, but I'm going to be hard on you. Like, don't take it personal. That's just how I roll. I'm going to be hard on you. That's just it. So the last little scene we had, Brittany, she was having some kind of thing at the bowling alley, and Zell and Paris showed up. Now, I'm not even going to get all the way into it, because it seemed like VH1 wasn't even going to show it, because we seen more of Meg Thee Stallion's pre-VMA performance in the middle of the Love and Hip Hop episode. I was like, at one point, I thought I was just taking my notes and like the show it went off. But I looked out, like, we got like 7 more minutes left. Like, what are they doing? Long story short, Brittany don't like Paris because Paris was stealing K. Michelle's money. She don't like her for that. Told her, go ahead and get an Uber, and like basically chucked her the deuce. They was going at it. A whole lot of confusion, but I don't know. I'm gonna need somebody to work with Paris, because Paris always look like, she's waiting for her mama to say her line, and she look at me jittery. Sometimes she be looking at the camera. I'm like, she was just sitting in the background like, okay, when that person says that, now it's time for me to say this. That's what it seems like she's always going through. She always got this smile on. It's like this nervous smile on her face. I done made it to 14 minutes and 9 seconds, which I am surprised, because nothing happened. We already knew that Lyric and A1 was going through it. We had already known the Princess and that Ray J had cheated and she had left. I mean, we already knew that Brittany didn't really like, April, and she didn't really see it for her. We learned some more about Mickey Monday and, his career. He loved music more, so he went with Akon instead of, him having him enroll on Empire. But, like, I don't know. Maybe he could have got more exposure on Empire. I don't know. So, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day. Make sure your notifications are on, so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people. If you're returning and you a family member and you one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.